MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Matt Andriese will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of it. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And, Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Didi Gregorius is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to jump on a team early, especially when you're on the road.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. For Gardner, who picks up his 6th double so far on the year. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think you just got to go up there and put the ball in play. This is one of the worst fielding teams you're playing against today. Put the ball in play. Good things will probably happen. Either a base hit or maybe an error.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Ramos has a play, and that's the 3rd out. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Matt Duffy comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rays, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
They come off of what was overall an unsuccessful homestand. You can't afford to have a losing record when you're playing in your own building, so they're going to need to turn it around because they've got a tough stretch of road games coming up.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
This team strikes out more than any other team in the league. They need to put the ball in play and have some more productive at-bats.
Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a called strike one. Nope. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Sabathia sets his sights. 2-1 on its way. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Derek, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second to none.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. After one, no score. Chase Headley makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Matt Holliday will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier has a read on it. Two gone.
Batting seventh, first baseman
Choi into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Grounded to the right. Athamas fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. A three-pitch inning. Wilson Ramos will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Choi heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And this is knocked down over there, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit well on the ground to first. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's running toward second. Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if this was a straight hit and run, this is not really a high percentage play with 2 outs, but it's going to work out perfectly as he finds a hole. That'll put runners on the corners.
Didi Gregorius will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Starlin Castro digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's after it, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Colby Rasmus will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, good hitters in this situation, when you're down in the count, they tend to try to go the other way. We'll see if he does that right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Willie Athamas steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So striding in, Matt Duffy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. In front of a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Aaron Judd will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kiermaier looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning.
Up next for the
You
Yankees.
can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots. But if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. Athamas gloves it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Sabathia's ready. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. Oh, but he beats it out.
Good effort there.
That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Evan Longoria will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Number 65 will be the new
now
pitcher.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 65.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Xavier Cedeno is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Gary Sanchez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Yeah, high fastball up and in, followed by a curveball down and away. 2 very different looks so far. And he's set up to go just about anywhere now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Runs up and gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hand. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gardner on the move and taken in out there for the first out. Colby Rasmus digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little low. It's 2-2. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Set to deal on 2-2. Driven to right field and deep. Judd looking up and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Into the box, Steven Souza. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy. They start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off. He comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Adam Warren will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Didi Gregorius comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Your attention, please.
He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 11.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 14.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for him. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judd.
Aaron Judd will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Torres will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop,
leading off the inning, 11. Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Dylan Betances is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Betances sets. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. line softly toward the hole. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman,
Brad Miller. Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. In there, 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Still 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
He just reared back
Catcher.
and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Chase Headley will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Fly ball heading for the alley, and that is off the wall. Heading for second is Headley, and a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Matt Holliday is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Back to first, and they're able to take care of Holliday as well. A double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Choi gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Romine will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Duffy is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Austin Romine will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Striding in to start the ninth, Evan Longoria. And they'll need him to get something going here.
A defensive change for the
He is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Greg. Your attention, please. Now
so with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in Game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Ball 2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Colby.
Digging in and looking for more, Colby Rasmus. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. That was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Sanchez has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken Game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, CC Sabathia. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.